Dang it, man. I cannot believe that other 9M missed. That 120B should have hit him, and then the 9M, if he should have been out of enough energy after dodging that 120, that 9M should have hit him. That was a little suspect there, but give him some credit. Well done. That was pretty good for catching him off guard like that. Not bad. Not bad. Damn it. Alright, at least my shoulder's not hurting anymore. Yeah. Glad it went to this one. This is like one of the only other ones that was okay. Some of them it seemed like he tried a little too hard. There we go. Back to that one. There we go. That's a good choice. Blue, just thinking about you. Decorations of white on that green Christmas tree. Yeah, won't mean a thing for you're a night here with me. Start calling. It's definitely a good change up. At least it's not new stuff. I'm down with that. We've avoided it until today. Blue, blue, blue Christmas. Hey, you're good, man. Lots of sales today. I said, if there's a place to lurk and just chill and listen to some music, this is the spot. This is the spot. I like to break all the updates early, so all the stuff that comes out. As though there hasn't been. Gaijin's been pretty quiet today, of course, on Christmas. Looks like everybody took today off. They got all their updates out. I want to shoot at that guy up high. It's a J10 up there, dang it. That's going to get me. Gosh, the RWR is off a little bit right now. It's showing that missile is like a kilometer away and then it's still hitting. That's happened a few times today where I'm thinking I have time to defend because you have to time that so perfectly. Once that missile gets close, the only way you're going to beat it is kinetically, basically. So with chaff and flare and an aggressive turn is the only way to defeat that missile once it gets close. And if your RWR is off and you can't visibly see the missile, we can't time that pull. So it's like now I'm thinking that missile's a kilometer away and I'm trying to time the pull and the missile's already there. They're going to have to fix that because it's definitely not the way it was before. Gosh, I bought myself a gaming desk and it's to see. Oh, you bought the Magnus. Dude, that's the one that's like automatic, right? Goes up and down. I think that's the one I was looking at, if I'm not mistaken. Nice get, dude. Yeah, the OG Secret Lab desk. Yes. I also bought the cyberpunk themed stuff. Nice, dude. That's gonna look cool. I've watched a few people play that game, and I do like the styling. I noticed a lot of people came out with like cyberpunk stuff, so you can actually do a pretty sweet setup in that theme. So yeah, that's gonna be cool, dude. That's gonna look cool. That's a desk I've been thinking about doing. I even spent 300 odd on the 5th anniversary collector set. There you go, dude. That's gonna look so cool. That's gonna look cool. Yeah, chairs, exactly. Yeah, pop those chairs, guys. Pop those chairs. Oh, I get so excited. I get so excited. All these sea anemone, anomaly, anemone, anomalies, and enemies, anomalies, and then anomalies. No, it's an anemone. 99% of the time, I'm joking. I'm 60% of the time. No, more like 10%. Nope, you got the four-legged sit desk. Yeah, still. Really, you're a big Cyberpunk player. I haven't played it, but there are quite a few streamers that I've watched play it. And again, I'm just kind of limited on a lot of the stuff I can try. I can't play everything, but yeah, those open world games like that, love it. Love those kind of games. Played a lot of GTA, Grand Theft Auto 5. I loved the Star Wars ones. The Fallen Order and Survivor both were good. I wouldn't mind going back and playing some more of the Survivor, honestly. It continues going after the end. We played Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is what got me to finally go pick up the PlayStation and get back into gaming. And that game was a lot of fun. Finally was like, all right, let's rip the band-aid off and get back into flying and see if I even enjoy it. And God, ever since. 321 days later, my goodness. Yeah, absolutely. You can put whatever you want in the Discord. Hey, there's Death. Merry Christmas, man. What's up, D? How you doing? The Wolf of War Thunder's here. What's up, man? Merry Christmas, sir. Thank you for gracing me with your presence, man. There now it keeps going back to Christopher Lee. We were just laughing or listening. I opened up with Christopher Lee's heavy metal Christmas album this morning. And now he's doing My Way from Sinatra. I just played a song for Cap there, and now it's going back to him. And Spotify's off on its own again. But yeah, Wolf will appreciate this too. Gotta love it. A heavy metal Christmas. Christopher Lee. He's sitting there with a flying V guitar. Big old thick beard. Awesome. Alright, though. Can only take so much of it. He's good, but he's not that good. But how you doing, Wolf? Merry Christmas, man. The Four Leg is my favorite game of all time. And yeah, like I said, in the Discord, you can send me anything. Send me anything you want in the Discord. And links do work in the chat. If there is anything you want to send me in the chat, you can. You should be able to anyway. We tanked that missile, but I'm definitely damaged. I can't fire missiles. It took away. Avionics damaged. Unable to fire weapons. Avionics damaged. Unable to use countermeasures. Oh my god, we're screwed. I can't fire weapons and I can't shoot countermeasures. That's cool. That's cool. That's the first time anything like that's ever happened. I've had my radar taken out before, but I've never had my avionics taken out. That is a thing. Some of those blasts can put out a little bit of an EMP. I mean, and even a strong enough jolt can take out circuit breakers and do all kinds of damage. Crazy. Yeah, let me check that out. I want to say I've seen some of those, but I do want to see the one you got. Oh, dang. Oh, that's a steel case. Dude, that's gonna look cool. And a USB soundtrack. Nice, dude. Yeah, that's gonna look sick. That's gonna look cool. And they even have, there's just a lot of stuff you can apply to that theme. That game does have a pretty big following, doesn't it? Oh, I'm headed back to base. Yeah, maybe I should pay attention. Ooh, this thing is definitely squirrely here. They damaged my little cobra neck. How come I can't? There it is. Worried about getting slow. Gonna take it easy here. Man, that really hurt. Well, anyone you can walk away from. Holy cow. Man, 2077, 5th anniversary. Yeah, you know it's got a good following and it's a good game if it's holding strong at 5 years. I forget who it was that I was watching play that game so much. Ah, they were playing it a lot. I forget who it was. Alright, get back up in the air, man. Why are you just sitting there? Oh, there's an update. Oh, and I just, dang it. I think that was the update that popped up for us on screen, though. That was nothing major. That was just bug updates. That was just bug updates, nothing major. Alright, we're still good. Thank you for that, man. I've got some pictures of what we're working with our setup as well. And again, once the new year hits, I'm really hoping I can get a new PC shortly after that. I'm gonna have to break my streak. Like I said, I've built every PC that I've ever owned, essentially, except we had an Apple IIc that we got in a garage sale. That was our very first PC, and our family bought like a Hewlett Packard shortly after that. But by my senior year, I had built my first computer, and then I built another one in college. I built another one at the end of college. I built another one as I got into the Marine Corps, and then I built this one when I got home. How many was that? Like five. But I'm probably going to have to break that streak and go with a pre-built. That's the only way to make it happen. Oh my goodness, I just took off. Did you just take my avionics out again? It looks like he did. No, okay, I can fire still. Get rid of the tank. Asshole. Jesus. I'd rather chat with you anyway. I need to get out of top tier, which means we're going to fly the Super Hornet. Let's go to tippy top tier. Fine, we'll go to tippy top tier. Am I a stubborn, hard-headed Marine or what? Give me more. Glutton for punishment. Damn it. Can't believe he was just sitting there, just waiting for me to take off. Of course, I wasn't paying attention either. Christmas. A lot like Christmas.